Today, I want to show you how I use the Blackmagic Web Presenter HD, and I want to show you a fun little bit of software that makes things a little easier for me. I run an online guitar school, and I do a lot of live streaming. I have this complex array of cameras, and I have a couple of background softwares that are pretty intensive. For my workflow, it just makes sense if I'm not doing the encoding on the computer. There was a time when I had a dedicated PC that was just for live streaming. I would run my recording software and my camera guitar software on a different computer and then port everything over to this PC. But it was kind of unwieldy because I had like a keyboard switcher where I would have to switch the keyboard and mouse to different computers midstream, very intense. So back in 2022, I upgraded to a Mac Studio with an M1 Ultra chip so that I could have all of my software running on one computer. And I knew there must be a better solution to having a separate streaming computer. So initially when I heard about the web presenter, I thought, well, this sounds like a great solution, just a dedicated encoder. I don't need a whole computer, perfect. But when I updated my computer and I got this web presenter, I couldn't quite figure out how people were getting the output of OBS to the web presenter. So what I ended up doing was I recognized, okay, there's an SDI input on the back of the web presenter. If I get an HDMI to SDI converter, I can just treat it like an external monitor. So when I tried that and I went into OBS, yes, you can do a full screen projector that will just take over one of your displays. I forgot to mention earlier that the monitor out HDMI for the web presenter doesn't just display what the web presenter is receiving, it actually shows all kinds of data related to your live stream. So in terms of visuals, I realized if I just open OBS and then I do full screen projector onto this display, which is really just the Blackmagic Web Presenter, now I've got a very clear visual and my computer doesn't have to do any extra work other than just having OBS open. But I had some other issues come up. I had an audio issue and I had another issue, which I'll talk about in a second. This is like the noisiest filming day I've ever had. This weird problem would happen with the audio, where at about the 30-40 minute mark of the video, the audio and video would be slowly drifting far enough apart from each other that they wouldn't be in sync at all anymore. In OBS, if I'm outputting the audio directly to Blackmagic, that's what was causing the problem. So I figured out if I get a software called Caster, instead of outputting audio directly to the web presenter, I'm outputting audio to Caster, and then Caster is doing the output to the Blackmagic presenter, and for some reason that's working. Jesus. So there's two other issues I want to talk about with the web presenter. One of them is pretty silly. I love being able to push a button, and I would have this thing just within arm's length during a live stream, so I could push the button to go live, and then when the stream was over, I could just push the button to cease the stream. So the problem here, the web presenter has a fan that turns on when it gets hot. And when you're doing an hour, hour and a half, sometimes 2-hour live stream, that fan is going to turn on. And then you're going to have this just background noise of this fan getting into your microphone. I don't get to push the button anymore. I have this thing tucked away down under my desk where it's blocking some of the noise. And instead, I just use the web presenter software, and it functions exactly the same way. You just push the button in the software instead of on the device. For those of us who like pushing a physical button, a mild bummer, but also very practical. That leads me to the final issue that I was having that I solved with some kind of funny software. Because of the setup of my multiple monitor system, I don't want the mouse to show on that screen, so I set it up corner to corner with another one of my monitors. Plus, I have with my teleprompter setup, I also have another monitor off in the other corner, and that one is reversed. So if my mouse gets lost on one of those monitors in the middle of a live stream, it can be really annoying. So I got this software called BetterTouch Tool, and all I do is hit Control, Option, Command, and I scroll down slightly, and it will just send my mouse to the middle of my main display. An added bonus with this BetterTouch Tool software, when I set up to show chat on my screen, I set it up so that I could just pop the chat out from YouTube, and then as long as that window is always the same size, it'll always display the same way. And rather than sort of moving the mouse around, trying to get it to fit that exact shape every time, I just hit Control, Option, Command, and I click that window, and it just resizes it to the same size every time. And then I just know that my chat is always going to display the same way every time. This has basically been the suite of applications that I use to make the Blackmagic Web Presenter work for me. I'm partly just making these videos to document the things that I've been doing for my own studio so that I don't forget later. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you got any questions, let me know